The most expensive lie women believe around money is that working hard will set you free. It won't. What it will give you is exhaustion. And in 2025, the women who still believe in this lie, they will stay stuck. And let me explain to you exactly why. Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Yes, it's yours and mine. We're back in the studio for another video, and this time it's one of the rare times that I have my hair straight. Let me know though, what do you like best? Do we like curly hair better? Do we like straight hair better? Because your girl is still deciding the vibe for the videos. Anyways, let's dive into the topic. Where even does the lie come from? And I want to say that it comes from our childhood, because obviously you've heard me say this before. We were raised by saying that the harder you work, the more money you make. The more money you make, the more things you can buy. You can own this, and that. But I want you to think for a second. Is it really true? Is it true that the harder we work, the more money we make? Or is it something that we're just comfortable with because we just grew up with a belief? Parents, teachers, and society, they just drilled in our head that this is the belief that we have to have. The more money you have, the more degrees you have, the more successful you're gonna be, and this is the way you should move in life. But I want to tell you that maybe this could have worked back then, like my parents' age or your parents' age or your grandparents' age. I don't think this is working right now, and I'm gonna tell you why. Women, especially, were told, get a great job, keep yourself low, don't be too loud, lower your standards. If it comes to a man, he gives you A, B, C, D. Settle at a job. It's a good pay. You're not gonna make more than a man in the working space. I mean, these are the things that I was taught growing up. These were the things that they were normal, and I wouldn't know any different because that's what I thought it was normal. And I used to be the person that thought, maybe if I work more hours, I'm gonna make more money. If I have more money, I'm gonna be more happy. And if I stay loyal then to the company that I was working for before, if I stay loyal, they're gonna appreciate me more. Maybe they'll give me a promotion. Maybe I'm gonna move up to the corporate ladder. Maybe. But the only person that I was making rich, it was everybody else but myself. And to be honest, they were making more money. Not even the managers. Like, if you have somebody above you, you know how, if you have somebody above you, like the manager of a manager, they're not even the ones making the money. It's the person who actually owns the company that makes the most amount of money. So you're making everybody else rich but you. And that was actually the moment that I realized hard work isn't the problem. I'm not telling you to work hard, but I just realized that the vehicle was wrong, because instead of putting the hard work on me and building up for myself, I was giving it to someone else. Let's talk about the 3 things that keep women stuck on a day-to-day basis. Number 1, time for money trap. Number 2, dependence on others. And number 3, the burnout cycle. Let's break each one of them down. So let's talk about the time equals money trap. First things first, working more hours won't make you richer, because whatever you do, okay, maybe you'll get paid. Like here in Canada, you have a thing where it's like times and a half. But in Greece, where I grew up, it wasn't really a thing to get paid times and a half. You do extra hours, but you're still getting paid your regular salary, basically. So being trapped in thinking that if I work more hours, I'm gonna make more money. Maybe you'll make extra money, and that extra money will get you what? An extra meal, an extra drink, an extra outfit. That's really the extra that it's getting you. No matter how hard you grind, there's only 24 hours in a day. So even if you want to fight it, even if you want to work so hard, there's 24 hours in a day, and the working hours are 8 hours. If you want to take extra hours, the maximum you would do is 10. And the maximum you will do is 12. But you can't go more than that. And then already you're spending half of your day at work. Now, another thing that I thought it would be true when it comes to time equal, like working more hours equals more money, is that I know so many women, and I used to be that too, that work 2 jobs. I used to work 2 jobs too, that thinking that, oh my God, if I have 2 jobs and I have more income and one job brings me this and one job brings me that, but at the end of the month you're still left with like a couple of $100 because everything else goes to your bills. You get the cycle? Now, point number 2, dependence on others. Working a 9 to 5 makes you dependent. As much as you hate it, as much as you don't want to hear it, oh, I'm independent, I'm this and that, but you still have a 9 to 5 work, a 9 to 5 job. You still depend on a boss, you still depend on a company, because if it wasn't for your job, you wouldn't be making the money that you make now. If it wasn't for your boss to tell you what you do, you wouldn't be knowing what to do in order to bring in results. And this is why a lot of women, they catch themselves being stuck at survival mode, because they're like, I'm so passionate, I want to do so many things, but nothing will move forward unless I report to a higher management, unless I report to my boss, unless he or she approves. I can't really move forward with what I want. You are replaceable. You are replaceable in a system because they simply make profit off of you. And you see, I used to think that, oh my God, nobody can do the work that I can do. But that's false. Everybody can do the work that they give them to do. All it takes is a couple of brain cells. They're going to give you A, B, C, D to get done. You will get it done. You will clock out and you will go home. Everybody can do this. Everybody can clock in, do the work, and clock out. So you are replaceable. And that makes you have a fear. But when it comes to making your own money, building your own skill sets in order to generate you income for you, that's not replaceable. Nobody can replace that. Nobody can replace the skill that you're learning to make you money. Let's talk about number 3, the burnout cycle. The more you work, the more tired you are. The more tired you are, the less energy you have to do anything else. And that means even about your personal life, going out with friends, putting more time into your relationship, putting more time into you, having a self-care day because, oh, you worked so hard, you didn't have time to do your self-care day, so you were forced to just go home and sleep. So all those things, you might not realize it at first because you think, oh, I'm working so many hours, I'm making money, but they will catch up on you. And if there's one thing that I learned the hard way, your body will give you signals way before your brain does. Burnout also kills creativity, which is the biggest part for you to grow. If you're burnt out, if you're tired, if you're exhausted, your brain won't have enough space to be creative. It won't have enough, enough creativity to dive into. So you won't get more ideas. So all of a sudden, you're like, what am I doing this for? Who am I doing this for? I'm not even serving myself by working a regular job. And I remember when I used to work at the hotel, I was living paycheck to paycheck. And no matter how many hours I was working, and yes, I was working 50 hours a week, I wasn't serving anyone else. I was tired. I was exhausted. Back then, I was still living with my parents. So I would open the door. I wouldn't want to talk to anybody. It would just be me. Don't talk to me. Don't bother me. And I was just zoned out. Be on my phone, scroll, because I'm like, oh, I wasn't on my phone all day. I did nothing all day. So all of a sudden you're like, but I don't want to do anything because I didn't do anything because I don't have time. And you're like, all I want to do is take a shower and go to bed. And sometimes you're so tired that you don't even take a goddamn shower. The truth about money and freedom is this: working more hours won't save you, but working more hours with the right vehicle for you will definitely save you, because all the effort and energy that you're putting into working extra shifts, you're basically gonna start putting it into you. So everything is gonna flourish. You, your income, your energy, your circle, your surroundings, your environment, because you're putting into you. You're learning something new. You're learning something you've never learned before. You're learning how to multiply and monetize you. So everything, without you even realizing it, will start flourishing. I'm gonna give you a couple of examples of vehicles: online income, investments, starting an online business. How to do all that? Social media platforms. Nothing will start unless you build you. Build a brand on social media. Who are you? What do you stand for? What are your beliefs? And I'm gonna give you the best example for this. Kylie Jenner is a billionaire, and whatever this woman makes, you think if Kylie Jenner would make a a freaking sponge for the dishes, people will buy it. And they don't care about the quality of the sponge. You wanna know why? Because it's her who's selling it. It's her brand. It's her idea. And people will buy it off because it's her. She sold out her makeup line because it's her. She sold out, now she has dresses and trench coats. She's selling it out because it's her. Before, I think she also had something for kids, or was that Chloe? I don't remember, but whatever. All these sisters, they're extremely, extremely smart. Hate them or love them, I'm talking about their brands. They have, you know exactly who she is. You know exactly where she lives, what she drives, who are her kids, who are her parents, what are her beliefs, what does she do, what does she not do. You want to know why you know this? Because you know her. So whatever she gives you, you're gonna buy. Whatever code she gives you as a promotion because she makes money, you're gonna go and you're gonna buy it. Not because she's the smartest person on the earth, but she's extremely smart when she comes to building a personal brand. Kim Kardashian, same thing. Whatever she builds, the woman literally built what was already existing. Okay, shapewear. We already had Spanx. Spanx is known worldwide, but she put her own twist, added more skin colors, which was much more appreciated from every single culture out there, and she sold that in a blink of an eye. You see how smart that is? But it's because they all had a brand, and they still have till this day. So build your brand. As women, we deserve to create ways around money that work for us, not for somebody else, where we can build wealth and still have freedom to travel, to raise your kids, to grow your relationship, to put more time with friends, to be more present in your own life. That doesn't happen by working harder. It happens by choosing the right vehicle. The lie of hard work equals more money has kept women broke for generations and generations. And I'm not talking about financially, I'm also talking emotionally. In 2025, it is very clear the hard work and the wrong vehicle won't set you free. And it will, and it can cost you everything. But hard work and the right vehicle will also give you everything. If you're ready to stop trading your time for money, drop "I am done" in the comments down below, and I want you to mean it. And make sure you subscribe, because every week we're dropping exceptional value for every single woman out there. And of course, I'm always dropping my links down below and in my channel, especially Instagram. I'm super active. If you want to talk with me, if you want to chat with me, I can work one-on-one with you. If you want to ask me any questions, I am here for you. And I will see you on the other side.